Okay, students, welcome to our video once again. So, we are just continuing the previous exercise of word problems that is related to the quadratic equations. So we are in the word problem. So some of the trivial questions of the general sections we have already done in the previous video. So now we are going into the next. Okay, number 2 A and B we have done already. Now let's move on to number 2C. So how to understand that questions. You see that if 8 is subtracted from twice the square of a natural number, the natural number you start from 1. Okay, so that number could be any. So just suppose that, let's get it started. 2C, let that number be x. Number be x, and by equation, if 8 is subtracted from twice the square of this number, so x is the number that we have supposed. So if we subtract from twice the square of what? This number. Twice the square of a natural number. Twice the square of a natural number, you have to subtract 8 from this. From twice the square of the natural number, we subtract 8. The resultant, the difference is 40. So, finish. The only difficult part is you just have to make these equations. To make these equations correctly, now after that is easy. Or now you just simplify. 3x squared is equals to 40 plus 8, or 3x squared is equals to 48, or x squared equals to 48 divided by 3, or x squared equals to 3 1s are 3, 2 6 18. Okay, or x equals to plus minus under root 16, which is x equals to plus minus 4. So since we have to choose the natural number, so we negate the negative sign. We have two values for x. One is positive 4, another is negative 4. We just take positive sign. Therefore the number is 4, positive 4. Okay, natural number can never be a negative sign. So just like we did this, now try to understand number 2D. If 4 is subtracted from the half of the square, if 4 is subtracted from the half of the square of a natural number, then the result is 14. Okay, if you have finished 2C, I'm rubbing it, and I'll not rub all those. Now I'll just modify here how to do this. It's similar to that of number C. Now let's start number D. Some of the few changes I'll be doing. Okay, now let's go to number D. If 4 is subtracted from the half of the square of the number. Yeah, in the previous one, twice. Now we have been told here by equations that we suppose the number x, let that number be x by equation. Half of the square of the number, okay? Half of the square of the natural number minus 4. Now you have to subtract it by 4. then the resultant will be how much? 14. Okay, now this is the part we need. Okay, this part, this is the important part, how to make the equations. In the previous time, thrice 3x squared minus 8 must be equals to 40. Right now, just some of the components I have changed here, some of the terms. For example, yes, we have supposed the same variable x as a number, any number that could be. Okay, so we have considered, let that number be x by equation. Now according to equation, from the half of the square, 1 by 2 means half of the square of the number minus subtracted from the half of the square of number. If 4 is subtracted, it goes to, that will equals to 14. Now you just simplify, you just 1 by 2 x squared, take this to the other side, 14 plus 4, 1 by 2 x squared is equals to 18, or x squared is equals to this 2 multiply 18, cross multiply, this becomes 36. So since it is a positive natural number, so here becomes 36 and this will become 6. Now since it is a natural number, so we only take the positive side, therefore the number is 6. Nothing. क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं. Yes, आशीष चंचलानी. क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं. Okay, now let's move on to number E. E-theorem. Yes, let's go to the number E. Now, if 10 is added to the 2/3 of the square of a natural number. Okay, if you have finished doing this, if you haven't finished, you just take a screenshot. Okay. Now let's move on to number E. This one is very easy also. So we have, let that number be x. Then by equations, now here this will be changed. For 2E, if 10 is added to the 2/3, 2/3 means, how do you write 2/3? 2/3 of the square of a natural number, of the square of a natural number is added, if 10 is added to 2/3 of the square of the natural number, then the resultant will be, the sum is 34. Now just simplify, nothing. 2 by 3 x squared is equals to 34 minus 10, or 2 by 3 x squared is equals to, how much is that? 24. Or x squared equals to 24. 24 divided by 2, and 3 goes to opposite side. Now this will result 2 on the 2, 2 to the 4 times 3, and this becomes x squared, this becomes 36, or x equals to plus minus root 36, or x equals to plus minus 6. So since it is a natural number, we just negate the negative sign, take positive sign, therefore the number is finished. Okay, I hope students I'm able to make you understand this problems. This one is very trivial, okay, very basic. Some of the difficulty, they are just upcoming. Okay, these are just the general section, just to warm up. Okay, we'll be doing more until the next video. Until then, goodbye and see you and take care.